The following film is a tribute to the YouTube channel CinemaSins. We're not trying to rip them off or anything, we just really liked their style and wanted to try it on one of our films. New to CinemaSins? It's a video series that critiques in detail many popular movies. And now, on to the movie with our version of CinemaSins. Enjoy! Reading. 30 seconds of opening credits. The Jedi Master is wearing a Monopoly shirt and shorts. That's 2 sins.
Alright, Kurt, I'll let you go.
Voiceover. And the said Jedi Master still has candy canes up in his front yard. In this scene there's a party hat. In this scene there's a party cloth. Is there a party that's going on that I don't know about? There's a Bug's Life blanket in the background. That would be a sin in and of itself, but it gets worse when we switch scenes from the Jedi Master's apartment to the Admiral's ship and we see that somehow the blanket is still in the background. Snowman with sunglasses.
Alright, Crystal. It was nice to know you as an apprentice.
In this scene, the Jedi Master is talking to his former apprentice and long-lost sibling who are apparently nowhere to be seen. Jedi Master Killian has ADT security. When Killian steps out with his apprentice, the couch is in this location, yet somehow when he walks in, something has moved it to this other location. Was it the Force? We'll never know. This veteran Jedi Master has a bow on his door. Must be Christmas time. Teddy bear. We can see the reflection of the stage light in the window. We can still see the reflection of the stage light in the window. We can still see the reflection of the stage light in the window. We can still see... Oh, just forget it.
Julian? Forgot my phaser.
This super serious Jedi Master puts bells on his door. For unintentionally crashing on a distant planet, Jedi Master Killian has made friends with enough people that they send him a couple dozen Christmas cards. And he's wearing more shorts. And more shorts. And even more shorts. Okay, I'm done. It just really bothered me. Now the stage light is not just a reflection, you can actually see it in the camera's angle. Jedi Master Killian could have used the Force pull to get his lightsaber and block the Force lightning. Instead he decides that death is inevitable. What am I saying? It's not the end. It's time to turn the tables. And that was actor Jonathan Russell's feeble attempt at trying to look cool. Now we can see a camera stand in the shot.
Wait! Don't you remember me? He had me under mind control. It's me, Tasha, your sister.
I know I lost a sister like 20 years ago at birth, but...
Killian remembers that he lost his sister 20 years ago at birth somehow, and Jan Morrison somehow knows that she was under mind control and who she was before that. That's 2 sins.
You know it's true.
Is you, isn't it?
When Killian finally does accept the existence of his sister that's been lost for over 20 years, he's completely not shocked whatsoever. And somehow, by the time Killian picks up his sister, it's daylight already. You know, I'm gonna count it as a sin that there's so many sins in this one section. It's ridiculous. And here we see Jedi Master Killian's favorite Monopoly shirt again. Okay, I'm done mentioning it. It just really bothered me. I'm done with clothes, really. Jedi Master Killian can't seem to get up the courage to tell James T. Kirk that Morrison is actually his sister, so he decides, let's just forget it and fight.
It's time. We ended it.
Well, that Force lightning would have been helpful a little earlier. On the brink of death, Jedi Master Killian tells James T. Kirk that he thought Kirk knew about Morrison being under mind control. And this is clearly impossible considering that Kirk was nowhere near when Morrison released the fact to her long-lost sibling that she was his sister and that she was under mind control. And Jedi Master Killian somehow forgets that just earlier he was trying to explain to James T. Kirk the situation.
She's probably not even alive anymore. She already got stabbed twice now. Do you know what you did?
That's what happens to evil people.
What do you mean? Well,
Well, if he was trying to explain to Kirk the situation, that would mean that Kirk didn't know anything. Well, somehow minutes later he expects Kirk to know everything.
why didn't you just tell me that? Because I thought you knew.
That is a big sin.
Is she still alive? It looks like it.
James T. Kirk can tell if someone is alive simply by looking at him. This movie caption states that they're inside, which is pretty obvious, but what's not obvious is what they're inside of.
I must use the will of the Force. You know what you're doing? Not really.
Killian actually admits to his longtime friend that he has no idea what he's doing.
Bring back my sister. Your sister? We'll talk about it later.
James T. Kirk learns for the first time that Jedi Master Killian and Jan Morrison are siblings, yet earlier when he knew Morrison was under mind control, it did not occur to him to ask Killian why Killian was so interested in Morrison's health.
Wow. Do you have a hyper spray or whatever you Star Fleet people use? Yeah.
When the Force doesn't work to bring someone back to life, just use a hypo spray. Works every time. And he's pulling her off the couch because... 6 months later, Kirk is still visiting Killian and is there to experience Morrison being healed.
So, what do you think's next for you, Kirk?
Well, I just got promoted to fleet captain, so...
Nice!
We are led to believe that during that 6-month period that James T. Kirk is promoted to fleet captain, yet we are also expected to believe that he didn't go anywhere to see that Morrison is healed. So did he leave, or did they just promote him for no reason at all?
You take her on your flagship, and she could be your first officer. I can't think of more capable first officer.
James T. Kirk thinks that Jan Morrison is the perfect first officer even though she deserted her captain, criminal or not, and Starfleet. And he has a Christmas tree. This veteran Jedi Master chooses to have tons of stuffed animals in his room.
I get your bunking arrangements all set up. We have Marta, my man. She's really good. And you can sleep right next to, what's her name? Tasha. You know, I still haven't learned her name yet.
Wait, did he just say to sleep right next to Tasha? How well does he know her?
I think we'll really blend.
Killian,
What?
I'm actually not going to have much time.
Not much time. He had enough time to stay 6 months.
You know, actually, I think I have a little bit of time, maybe for a couple days or something.
After some convincing, James T. Kirk decides to stay for a few more days, which doesn't make sense considering that he's already stayed 6 months and he said he needed to go. Apparently he meant he can't stay 7 months, only 6.
What are you doing?
Killian is in shock when he comes under the impression that Kristoff survived the lightning, even though Killian himself has survived 2 direct stabs to the heart with a lightsaber.
How am I supposed to believe you? Anyone could say that. You know, the true test would be to know is that's not her real name. That's just been an alias this whole time. I want to know what is her real name. You tell me.
Smart. I do know her name. Tasha.
How does knowing Morrison's name prove anything? And how does Kristoff even know?
Killian! It's me.
I knew it couldn't have been you.
Jedi Master Killian totally does not believe Kristoff's story until Kristoff taps Killian on the shoulder, and suddenly everything becomes crystal clear.
No. Come on. There are opportunities out there.
Maybe you're right. Maybe it's time I start something new.
Killian agrees to leave with his once arch enemy on a ship that he's never seen before on a story that has no credit. How can Killian be sad that he's leaving any of these memories? None of them were pleasant. He should be happy to leave. French. This actor's picture shows him holding a gun that he never used in the entire movie. The picture to show the actor who played James T. Kirk is not wearing a costume that should look like James T. Kirk.
The lights don't move and the colors don't fade.
Directors chose to use the Secret Life of Walter Mitty music when clearly the Spirit's Here I Am music would have been much better.
Oh, in a world gone.
Film proceeds to show us really weird pictures of the cast for the rest of the movie.